getting a circular orbit on this is pretty difficult. Actually, probably should have done it closer to here. Let's see. Well, I know I can do the Minmus encounter at least, so that's a good thing. This one probably needs a lot less fuel to do. No, not lost a lot, but less. Let's do that, and we'll burn up there to get this closer. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Estimated burn 8 seconds. I'm not gonna save anymore after this point. I mean, during this mission, this will be the rest will be just winged, and if it doesn't work, we'll recover the vessel from the Minmus. Hey Pat Millard, how's it going? I should have probably used Minmus to swing it. Although it doesn't have any gravity at all, so it doesn't really probably happen. $14 hours, 8764. Slow it down a bit. 3, 2, 1, and a bit less. $14, $12, $11, $10, $9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slow down. There we go. That's fine. Didn't go exactly as planned, but that's fine. And then we'll... Whoa, what was that? There's a Minmus periapsis. Minmus encounter again. Nice. And then we'll do another burn here. I should have easily enough fuel to do this whole mess. I'm just getting this into there. Oops, and messing up, it seems. Whoa. Oh, that's a moon swing. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, whoa. Don't burn, you damn idiot. Where is that thing? Because I burned it, went all kinds of strange. Swing around the moon. How about that? Moon encounter. And... the moon encounter actually looks pretty cool. Let's do the swing around the moon. It looks pretty cool. Oh, I quick saved from habit. Oh well. It actually makes the trajectory pretty nice, and we can burn again at the AP. I mean, apopsis here, the AP marker, to get the PE even closer to the Kerbin and actually land this thing. I should have enough fuel to do this. Actually, I may have even leftover fuel at this rate. So it's been actually a pretty nice mission. Also taking a lot of hours just doing this. Let me actually turn my vessel to the burn mark. Should be there, yeah. Whoop. There we go. Now we speed up the time again and wait for the marker there, and we'll do the burn. I'm coming back from Eve Flyby, Rayman. So we went around Eve here, did a swing around there, and now we're landing back to Eve. No, sorry, I'm back to Kerbin, not Eve. Science interplanetary science vessel Mark II did a swing around Eve for science. Also got the sun's science points, so there should be plus 500 science on the vessel easily. How is your Eve going? Not Eve. How is your Kerbal going, Rayman? And how far did you get in the Mass Effect yesterday? Yeah, Cross. It's a difficult game, but really rewarding when you actually get things going. I mean, I have these ideas. I wanna go to Duna, and then I need to figure out how to actually do it, how to build a rocket to do it, test the rocket, and fly there, do the science, get it back home, actually land it back on Kerbin, and when you pull off that whole thing, it's amazing feeling, and it's just getting better and better when you do more and more difficult ones. Like we started with just getting into the orbit and doing some stuff with that. Then we went to Minmus and Moon. Now we have kind of Duna, Ike, Eve, Flybys, and all kinds of fun stuff. I may be trying manned mission to Mars. Sorry, not Mars. Duna today, and actually land on Duna and get off there. You should show me your rocket when you get home. Okay, Rayman. It's not the most efficient thing, Rayman. Doesn't have asparagus staging and not that. Never even made it to space. Yeah. You should test out those. Yeah, it does. You should test the tutorials that they added. I don't know when they added those. Cross. They really help you doing this stuff. Although the tutorial is definitely missing the part how to actually get into the orbit. It kinda tells you this is how you design a rocket and this is how you shoot it up, and then it shows you this is how you get to the this is how you are in the orbit and change your orbit and all that stuff, and this is how you get to the moon. It kinda misses the part in the middle. You launch your rocket and get it to the orbit, and then it's kind of continues after that. So it definitely needs a part there that tells you how to actually get the rocket off Kerbin and into the orbit properly. I had a problem with that, but thanks for everyone helping me. I quickly figured out how to do it properly. Well, quickly as in 6 hours of streaming. Wait a bit longer. Yeah, definitely, Cross. The next patch is coming soon, and well, soon. It's coming. Let's say that, and it's adding contracts to the game and asteroids and asteroid redirection mission, which will be really nice. And they're also adding they're working on adding parts with NASA, and they're kind of like the NASA specific parts that they use in real life to the game. Just bit more burn. I messed up something there. Oh well. I think we are actually missing just an inch of burn. Yeah, we were just missing a bit of burn there, nothing else. So now we just wait again. Actually, just an inch of burn. There we go. Okay, that's better. So we are returning from the solar orbit to Kerbin's sphere of influence. Then we are gonna do a moon flyby, and the moon is actually gonna because this will otherwise go like something like this, probably even fly off the Kerbin. This trajectory, but thanks to the moon encounter, it's actually gonna slingshot us into this purple orbit around the Kerbin, which will be much closer than this huge mess. And I can just burn on the other side then and get the encounter with the planet itself. No idea, Ramal. It takes about as many hours to play as Eve does. You can spend so many hours on this. I mean, I've played the game already for 37 hours, and I have a shit ton of stuff to do. Same with Nahku, he has played the game over 250 hours or something, and he has still a ton of stuff to do, and they are adding new content in patches. This is pure luck, Rayman. I probably could have done it without this strange flyby thingy on the moon, but it helps. This mission was surprisingly successful. Let's see, can we do any science here? We still have these science thingies in here. I think I still have the time warp, yeah. Let's see. 16 science, might as well. It's more science. 0.6, yeah, sure. This is my science vessel that I've been flying around now. It has 4 rockets with million tons of solar panels. These are parachutes, landing gear. I can actually show you the landing gear. It opens like that. And these are the rocket engines there. And in the middle there is a huge bunch of science equipment. And there's a probe core in the top, so it's unmanned. And these are actually, let me open these as well. These are solar panels, so they open up like this. And you can see them turn towards the sun. So they are trying to get as much electricity for me as possible as they turn toward the sun. And if I turn this vessel like this, they actually will turn as well. And now they are all facing directly into the sun. Yeah, Bungie, we need to land this on the ground as well, on the Kerbin, so we have to do that properly. Let's get those in there. They are not really needed. I just wanted to test this part. today. Yeah, Rave Killer, I got them yesterday. We got a lot of science yesterday from the Luna mission and Ike. I should have had a Kerbal on this as well. I think I'm confident enough now with this design and the rocket design, even if I mean, when I improve it even more, to actually send a Kerbal on the solar mission, on a, I mean interplanetary mission. Yeah, it's kinda that way, Ramal. You have these parts, like these are Science Junior modules in the middle there. 3 of them are open there because I've used 3 of them. There's 1 in there. These are seismic meters and these are Q-boats. And I have thermometers up there, barometers here. And you use them in the carrier mode to get science points. And you can either transmit the science points home if you have a antenna like this, or you can take them home. You can also have a Kerbal on the spacecraft, and he can do EVA reports, crew reports, and stuff. And you get them home or transmit them home, and you get science points. And you have this science tree where you can unlock new science, which gives you more parts to play with. You start with kind of basic parts, and then you get more and more complicated parts and more efficient parts and all kinds of stuff. Let's fly by the moon. There is my moon rover lander in there and my moon landing. So I have a moon buggy. Actually, that's not. It doesn't drive on its own. It's not a proper rover. It's you need a Kerbal to drive it around. And I don't have a Kerbal there at the moment, so because Jeb went home yesterday to get some more science. But there is a drivable car in the moon at the moment. So let's swing around the moon, and now we are on this orbit. Yeah, Ramal, it's a really nice game. When I first tried it, it didn't have the carrier mode yet. It had only the sandbox mode, which gives you all the parts immediately. And I was like, I don't know, because giving everything you like immediately makes it really difficult to play the game, because you don't know what to do. You have millions of parts, not millions, but a ton of parts, and you don't know what to do with them. And when I heard that the career mode actually got into the game, I was really interested to try it again. So you unlock them slowly and build on that. Next is wheels to get the other biomes on Kerbin. Yeah, Rave Killer. That was same thing for me. I want wheels. The wheels are really nice, so you can drive around. Also, I needed wheels to actually get some airplanes off the ground properly and landing them. We should actually we should aim for the pole. Actually, let's not do anything too fancy. Just get it home. Yeah, it's currently in early access, so it's not even a full game. I mean, yet. Well, it is a full game, but they are releasing more and more content in the future. The next patch is gonna be probably really fun with the contracts and the space. I mean the asteroids. Just hope I don't need to reset my career mode to do it, because I don't want to play for 50 hours again just to unlock the stuff we did earlier. Yeah, definitely, Ramal. lack of having all the parts also forces you to do things kinda in some order. So you need to do first like moon landings, Minmus landings. Minmus and Moon are the moons of Kerbin. So there is Moon here and Minmus here. So you need to kind of get, well, first you need to get off the ground and do some science on the ground and around the Kerbin's orbit. Then you need to go do some flybys on the moons and Minmus and land there, get some science. Then you can go to the solar here, then do some flybys like I did yesterday on the Duna. There's my interplanetary science vessel, and now we're doing the Eve. So you slowly build up and progress further and further and do more and more interesting stuff. And yeah, Reed, there is a ton of mods for the game as well, which add parts and change things, which are really nice. I actually have only one mod on at the moment myself, and it is the clouds and stuff for the planets. So if we actually zoom in into the Kerbin, that's not Kerbin. Oh well, I'll show you when we get closer to the Kerbin. Actually, there we go. So the Kerbin has clouds now, which makes the planet look so much better. And these are lights from the cities on the other side. Let's make this burn now. And get home. You need to get me that link. One second, Rayman. I can provide you with the name of the mod. It's called this one. There you go. You can probably find it with that information. Use some Google foo and find it yourself. Yeah, that is a name, not the link. I don't know where to get it, to be honest, because Nahku just provided me with a link. So just Google for that, and you should be able to find it. It's probably in the modding forums of Kerbal. Somewhere there. Yeah. Only 5 biomes left to visit. Yeah, Sandam, I need to do also some kind of proper mission to the moon as well and get all the biomes. Yeah, I don't have a link handy, sorry. I need to... Oh, thanks Bungie. So there's the link. Let me actually open that link, because people are gonna ask anyways, and I can just provide the link myself as well in coming days. Because we'll be streaming this a lot in the future, like we have been doing already. Probably gonna do some other games soon. In the weekend I think I'll start Crusader Kings finally. So I think I'll dedicate at least few days per week for this game. Hey Zetra, how's it going? Let's wait for a couple minutes and make this burn. It's not gonna be too long burn, to be honest. And we have a ton of fuel still. We have almost 10% of our initial... Well, not initial, but this part. If you get the multiplayer running, Belenar, let me know. I would love to stream it too. Yeah, Rayman. Nahku was wanting to do some multiplayer and try it at some point with me as well, so I'll probably try it with Nahku first, and if it works we can do some multiplayer as well. Yeah, Flyby is just a quick orbit. You need to go into the sphere of influence of that planet or moon, and then you just quickly skim the sphere of influence and fly back home. So there's the burn, and our trajectory is now getting to Kerbin periapsis. It's 34,000 meters. The atmosphere starts at 70,000, so when we actually hit here, it's gonna slow us down, and this will move really close and will crash land into the planet. So this is just perfect. Well, not crash land, but we'll land there safely. The Romantics KSP server. Ooh, that would be pretty cool. Too much time in hospital and working, but fine. Ah, that sucks, etc. Hopefully everything is good now. Or better. Allows you to do science above. Yes. Actually, I'm not sure if I've done... I may as well check the things again. Observe materials bay. 25 science. I actually don't have this. Let's get that. How did I not do that? There's a lot of different places where I can do the science. Don't do that. What? We cannot be that close yet. Oh yeah, not. Yeah, oh yeah, there's the K. Yeah, 83,000, yeah, something like that, Raymond. 70 is easy to remember, because it's the one you need when you are also getting out of the orbit, from the planet. But yeah, the planet's gravity will grab you and make you fall into it. There's this thing going around the planet is SS Red Bull 3, which is my first craft into the orbit, and there is a Bill Kerman on it, endlessly flying around the planet. Point trajectory mark the PA and burn last of your fuel. I don't need to do it. Hey Nahku, how's it going? And Suralak. This will air brake from the atmosphere, so I don't need to do anything other than just deploy my parachutes at this point. It's gonna land just fine because I don't have a deadly re-entry mode or anything, so it's just fine. We need to rescue Bill at some point as well. So where we are? Altitude 2 million meters. Nahku is also in the team of Romantics streaming group, like Rashlock and me and Rayman and Wes and all the other people. And Nahku streams a lot of Kerbal as well. And he's been building a moon base recently, which is really cool. I want to do something like that as well. I'm worried where do we land, because we need to land on... not in there, on the water. We need to land on land. This mission is flyby to the Eve, and we are actually returning from it now, Nahku. We did a successful flyby around Eve, did some science there, and now we are landing back to Kerbin. I was going to do Joule or Duna again, but people requested that I do Eve instead. Did you see our rock stage that we were putting by the moon base? I didn't see that, Naku. I wanna see it, definitely. Did you make a highlight or something? I may just have to go watch your VODs. Because that sounds pretty amazing. Oh. Yeah,